Welcome back to the show. Y'all know I love brisket, and our next guest is fusing it into a delicious Tex-Mex creation. And here to show us is Chef Stu Navarre from Jackalope down in Columbia City. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us,
seriously, welcome to my show. I'm so excited. I obviously love a brisket. I love Jack's, but I love Tex-Mex more than anything. I think maybe it's California roots. So what are we making today?
So we're making our famous brisket enchiladas. Okay. So we take our brisket from Jack's Barbecue, salt and pepper only, double our ranch, and we make our own enchilada sauce. We roll them up with tons of yellow cheese, just like Tex-Mex.
Yep.
You get them with refried beans, peppers, onions, and oh my gosh, they are so delicious.
I don't want it unless it's a plate swimming with enchilada sauce and like you're seeing there. Okay, so how do we get started?
Yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is we have to warm up the tortillas.
Okay.
So I'll show you the first.
Okay, well, I was ready to do it, but
All right.
Chef, you show me.
Well, so you're just going to take the tortilla and we're going to dip it in a little bit of this chili oil. And this chili oil is really easy to make at home. All it is rehydrated guajillo chilies and a little bit of water and salt and blended, and that's it.
Okay.
We're going to put it on a low cast iron pan just to kind of warm it just a little bit.
All right.
And then we're going to start building. If you start rolling before warming it up, they crack and they break.
Yes,
so this
we
is
are
like,
all familiar with it. If you've ever worked with a corn tortilla, you are familiar with the cracking.
Absolutely. So we just warm it up just a little bit, and like you said, it's all about the sauce, it's all about the oil, it's all about that flavor. So
yes.
don't hold back on this.
It smells good already. It's just a tortilla with chili oil.
So good. All right, so that's how we warm it up.
Okay,
and then
so you want it good and floppy.
Yeah, you can see how it really starts to bend nicely, and it's not going to break when we roll it.
Yep.
And then we're going to put it over here. So,
okay.
From there, we're going to take this enchilada sauce.
So you don't put the cheese on it while it's hot, right?
You don't, no.
Let me stop you.
Yep, no, you don't do it while it's hot. We're going to put, kind of almost like making a pizza. That's what we always tell our cooks.
I like
you
it.
take the sauce and we put it down. This is the enchilada sauce.
Okay.
We make our own, but you can buy it at the store, or what I like to do when I'm in a pinch and I have to make dinner real quickly.
Yeah.
I buy it at the store, and then I blend some garlic and some onions, and I kind of make it my own.
Oh, I like that.
Add more spice to it.
I've done that secretly with the pasta sauce, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I call it speed scratch. Then we're going to put a little bit of cheese in there.
Okay.
A lot of bit of cheese. How about that?
Yeah. I was like, let's not be stingy
let's
here
not
with
hold
the cheese.
back on the cheese. And then we use cheddar cheese. So Tex-Mex is all about that yellow cheese.
Yes.
But we do our own blend with Oaxaca cheese. So the white cheese is Oaxaca, so it's super gooey.
Yes.
You bite it and strings like that.
Oh yes, but make
So
sure you
good.
chew it a lot so you don't choke.
That's right.
And then you just put a huge piece of brisket in there.
Big old hunk of brisket right there. Yeah,
Oh.
salt and pepper. You can see that beautiful smoke ring.
I want to cry. It's so beautiful.
We're going to take a little bit of onions like this. These are caramelized onions that we've done ahead of time, and then some peppers. And then we're going to roll it up.
Okay.
So you want to do a couple more tortillas?
Sure.
And,
all right, so I noticed you didn't dip it both sides. You just dipped the one side?
No, do it both sides,
okay.
just a little bit, yeah.
Right.
And you can pre-do these ahead of time too. What I like to do at home, when I build them in a Pyrex or a baking dish like that, is I'll make a whole stack of these and then kind of assemble them and roll like that.
Okay, so wait, you make a whole stack while they're hot, like hot?
Yeah, so we make a whole stack, like we'll warm them up like this, make a stack if I'm going to do a dozen, make a stack of a dozen.
And they don't get cold and crack in the
No,
winter?
they'll hold their temperature. They're really great, especially with all that oil. And then I start building and assembling.
All right, so I don't know if I flipped that too soon. But
No, it's perfect. All you're doing is trying to get that maize, that corn, to start to warm up.
and get nice and loose.
That's right.
It's like a chemical reaction here. I love this. And this is something you could actually prepare on a Sunday even and have it all week.
Absolutely. And you can freeze them too.
Oh, you can freeze them too. I'm here for this.
Great
I am
for meal
here
prep.
for this. What are some of the, well, let's talk about this first. What is Tex-Mex? Let's explain what that is to anyone who doesn't know quite yet.
Yeah,
I'll keep
absolutely.
working.
Tex-Mex, so Tex-Mex started in South Texas, and you know, like any cuisine, it's a blending melting pot of all different people coming together. So, you know, Tex-Mex is flavors of Mexico and Southern Texas, you know, with a lot of American influence too. Yellow cheese, flour tortillas. But the big thing that makes Tex-Mex unique is the cumin that's inside of it. The cumin spice.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's what, like chili, you know, Texas chili and enchilada sauce. It's that one thing that you're like, what is that flavor? It's cumin, and that's what makes it unique.
You know what? All these years eating Tex-Mex, had no idea that was the part that made it unique. What else do you have here? I know you make a lot of other delicious things. It looks almost like a sopapilla taco.
Yeah, so these are our Puffy Tacos. This is a traditional taco from San Antonio, Texas, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, so we take fresh, pressed corn tortillas, and before we put them on the plancha, we throw them in our fryer, get them crispy. And these are actually loaded up with Brussels sprouts. We have a lot of adobo Brussels sprouts. Yeah. And we have a lot of plant-based options.
It's just a veggie taco?
Yeah, you also can do it with chicken tinga or brisket picadillo. You have your choice.
Oh my gosh! And what is this here? A tostada?
So this is our Rockfish Ceviche. It's got pineapple and serranos. It's all MSC certified sustainable rockfish.
Of course it is.
Yeah, sustainability is really big for us. No, you're doing good.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
You can't really overcook them. That's the good thing about it.
All right. Well, meantime, I've got to try this because this looks amazing and delicious, and I'm not sharing because, you know, I always say sharing is caring, not when it comes to brisket, my friends. Oh my gosh.
So good, huh?
The cumin.
Cumin?
Oh no. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Chef. This was delicious. Just absolutely a pleasure cooking with you. But it'll be even better coming to the restaurant and eating with you.
Absolutely. We also have amazing cocktails too. Over here we have our La Piña. It's a reposado tequila infused cocktail that has grilled serrano chilies and pineapples. So
wow,
amazing cocktails.
Oh my goodness. Chef, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for bringing the food.
You're welcome.
Thank you for making us lunch.